So the Akimbo Shotguns that they added in Modern Warfare 3 Season 3 Reloaded is actually quite broken. So the class setup that I use, for the muzzle I use a Bryson improved Chode, really good for damage range, tighter pellet spread, and for overall accuracy. And then the hip shot L20 for also improved hip fire accuracy. The scope is definitely for trolling. And finally the JAK Wardens aftermarket part, which makes it akimbo and tightens up the bullet spread so you can kill people from distances. So as you guys can see, I was actually going crazy with the Akimbo Shotgun, which is part of the Lockwood MK2 class setup. So it's actually a marksman rifle, and I was searching everywhere for each shotgun with the other Lockwoods in the shotgun category. But this gives us memories, remember, from back in Modern Warfare 2 days. So it's not quite as broken as it was in Modern Warfare 2 days, but in Modern Warfare 3 with the higher TTK, you can definitely consider this broken, especially in small maps like Shipment, in Das House, and Stash House, and Meat, like in this gameplay. In Rust, it probably wouldn't work very well since it's very open. And in the new map, Grime, it works only well if you're inside a little house area where you're very close for some close quarter combat. I was so close to double nuke this gameplay. I believe I died off of a 29 to secure the double nuke. I mean, it is what it is. There's no nuke or a V2 or MGB kill counter or game or counter overall to know how many nukes you've had in your total Modern Warfare 3 career. I wish it had that. I know Vanguard had it. I believe Modern Warfare 2 did not have it either. Cold War had it. I think having that stat would make it great for pop stompers to continue going for nukes and MGBs. It makes MGBs more worth it, knowing that someone is counting it in the back end. So you know you can shoot for 100 MGBs, you can shoot for 1,000, 500, and it's gonna be a little special once you hit that goal of yours. I believe in Vanguard, I had over 800 V2s in that game. It was very easy, especially with blitz pacing. RIP blitz pacing. This game we had 10v10, sometimes 12v2. It worked great, but for some reason in this game, people just want to camp more with snipers. I remember Vanguard, maybe the maps were done excellently, but people were all pushing. It was so easy, and also you had a very fast TTK. I do love a fast TTK. When you have a lower TTK, you can definitely kill people sooner, faster with the lower magazine. With the higher magazine, you can definitely surprise them. But now this game, you can probably kill 2 or 3, but if there's more than that, you're getting shot. It's GG's, you're done. The only thing that they need to change with this aftermarket part is that you can only pretty much use 4 out of the 5 attachments. That's why I put the sniper scope. It's not going to help. It's more for trolling, so when people look at it, they're like, what the hell is this class setup? And it's a conversation starter. But for the ammo type, you could use incendiary rounds. I don't think that's going to help much. I know it decreases your range, so it might not even be worth it. You don't want to really use the slug rounds. It's terrible because you're hip firing slug rounds. You're most likely going to miss unless you're doing a point blank shot. And that's pretty much the only options. There's no underbarrel that you can use to improve hip fire accuracy. It's already sawed off, so you already get that. Technically, you already have more than 5 attachments, but you should definitely be able to use that final attachment for something. So I'm a little late to the game, but have you guys seen the final roster for the FaZe Clan? So pretty much they have Adapt, Apex, Banks, Jason the Ween, Jev, Kson, Lacey, Nick Merckx, Playboy Max, Replays, Ronaldo, Rug, Scope, Silky, Swag, Temper, Eurage, and Zuma. I know there's a huge debate in Twitter right now because a lot of these people don't play video games, or if they do, they're terrible in it. A lot of them are from the OG COD days. You know, I think people keep thinking FaZe is only a montage or a sniping clan, and it's shifted greatly from that time period. I mean, sniping montage, it's almost non-existent today's. I know there's still a few clans out there that make sniping montages, but most of these videos are being left to collect dust. There's just not a lot of people invested or watching it, or you know, looking it up. I remember back in the day when I was in high school, this was around probably 6 years ago, everybody would come home. You remember the machinima days where you'd watch different players, really good snipers and clips and mini montages. There was pretty much a montage coming out almost every day, every other day, from different clans. There was a huge sniping competition. That's where the rivalry from FaZe versus Optic started. That was like the good old days, but we're just never gonna have that again. You know, that's something part of our childhood. I think nostalgia is making people want it to be like that, but it's never going to be that way. We've shifted. Times are even better now. People don't want to agree with it. Even the games now are better, but people keep thinking COD 4 is the best, MW2 is the best. If you had a MW2 of how it was in the OG days come out now, people would hate it. They're going to be like, there's no content, there's no gun skill, the movement's slow, there's not enough variety. There's always going to be people complaining. That's just a COD cycle. Just like with, when games pass, the hype is greatly built up. The game comes, everyone's saying the game is trash. Next game comes out the following year and everyone says, wow, we should appreciate that game a little more. It was actually decent. Good thing for Modern Warfare 3, I actually find it to be a fun game. I think this has been the best COD that we've had in the past several years. Better than MW 2019, better than Cold War, better than MW2, better than Vanguard. And a huge thing of it is there's content. There's weekly content coming out for it. All these past games were not doing that. We had more seasonal events that you can finish within a day, finish 2 days if you're really grinding. They've been putting out mastery camos, prestige camos, weekly challenges, weekly camo challenges where you can unlock skins, emblems, charms. There's behind the scenes grand mastery challenges that you can complete. There's zombies, Easter eggs. There's so much to do, and you can pretty much, and this, I'm not even discussing about Warzone yet, where you have the Nuke conquest challenges. So there's so much to do, and there's always something to grind for, and we've never had that in the past. But people still want to complain that the game is trash. There's always gonna be more negative than positives. One thing I would change, remove the spawn helo. I've been saying it for ground war. That's the thing that really irks me and makes me not want to play ground war. That, and lower the TTK back to 100. 150 is okay, I don't mind it. 100 just makes it a lot better, where you can really outskill and outplay a whole bunch of enemies at the same time. You just shoot them in the back. And no, I'm not a fan of hardcore. Hardcore, honestly, people are just camping and waiting for someone to walk by and shoot. There's little to no skill. I know there is some skill involved if people are pushing and knowing where people are and fast reaction time. But imagine being 29 and then just dying to someone on the floor. Moral of the story, FaZe is becoming a content creation group. They're trying to stray away from video gaming. They're trying to do more IRL stuff, which is going to help it with its longevity, with its finances. That's where the content is at nowadays. Look at Aiden Ross, look at Neon, look at Kai Cenat. These people can play whatever games they want. They can make whatever content they want, and people are going to watch. It's constant revenue, it's constant fans, constant support. COD can come out with a really crappy game like we have in the past, and the viewership will go dramatically down, and boom, everything can collapse from the organization out and in. Other than that, guys, thank you for all the love and support. I'm really appreciative that we reach 150 subscribers. I was about to say 150,000, maybe one day. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see any specific content. Peace.